Hello, my sexy muffins, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we are doing s various Yandere SCP miniseries with Son of Dr. Wondertainment. This was a request, and it's finally getting done because I have slacked attack on it like ridiculous. This is separate from the story that I'm doing, and it's just a mini series as of right now. It might be connected, who knows? Anyways, so basically, you are the son of Dr. Wondertainment, who is one of the big creators of SCPs. So, son of Dr. Wondertainment. There are various Yanderes in this. So basically, this is a universe where you are the SCP, where you're an SCP, as you're the son of Dr. Wondertainment. You're a slightly reality bending SCP. This is not connected to the story. And basically, this is how you got, after you just got captured by the SCP Foundation, and that you are now with your main doctor, which is Jack Bright, as he was the one with the most votes. I will continue to put out votes, so keep an eye on my community page for what you would like to see and who next you would like to see with this mini-series. So this one is going to have Dr. Jack Bright in it, and we're going to go from there. Okay? Okay. Anyways, let's do this. But disclaimer, SCP characters are not Yandere canon, the SCPs themselves or the Foundation staff. This is just for fun and not to be taken seriously at all. Simping for fictional characters and fictional Yanderes and SCPs is fine, as long as you separate fiction from reality. Again, separate fiction from reality, and do not be gross or illegal about it, and all that good stuff. Yanderes are not ideal partners to have in real life, and if you do want one, you do you, Muffin. I'm not going to stand in the way as long as you're an adult and you're consenting, whatever. It's your business. I'm just not going to get involved with that because I don't want to be on the bad side of your Yandere. Anyways, let's do this. Your Name was pissed off. He was captured by the SCP Foundation, and they had a very unique collar strapped around his neck, keep him from doing most of his reality bending. He was only limited to a very few things. This pissed him off. He shouldn't have been as reckless as he had been, but he knew that he was at risk of being stuck here if he doesn't find a way to get it off. He has tried everything with his reality bending powers, and none of them have worked. Finally, a doctor, or researcher really, comes in and looks at him. He has a smirk on his face and was holding a SCP, your SCP number, file in his hand. He looks at the SCP, your number, and smirks. He is quite handsome. And this, who thought he was handsome, the man who thought he was handsome, is Jack Bright, an body-switching anomaly himself, considering himself an SCP as well, but able to have freedoms at the Foundation as he works for the Foundation. He's even site director of Site 19. And somehow swinged getting the new reality bender as one of his SCPs. He sits down across from Your Name and looks at him with a smirk. "So, how you're doing there, buddy?" he says, smirking as he takes in the handsome man. He was quite handsome and quite beautiful. He could not believe his luck. Besides, there was no rule that he couldn't flirt with this SCP. Well, at least not yet. The O5 Council hasn't made, and the ethics community hasn't made either a rule for him to not associate with SCP, your SCP number. "How am I doing?" he asks, looking at the researcher with a shocked face. "I am a fucking prisoner in this dang Foundation." I'm going to censor out some of the words for swabs because YouTube will demonetize me. Anyways, Jack looks at him and smirks. Well, you really shouldn't have been using your a bit anomalous power in such a way, Jack says, smirking. He was really glad he did, though, because he was able to have him here. He was just so handsome in it. He could not wait to tease the male because he was so excited to finally have someone take his interest. He felt all happy and giddy at the thought of this. He did not know why, but he knew that he was going to have fun with this SCP. He glares at Jack once more and crosses his arm over his chest. Anywho, Jack says, smirking, we are going to be going over just a few things to get you settled in, he says, looking at SCP. I'm just going to go with your name. It's going to be easier than saying SCP, your SCP number each time. Your name. So what would you like me to call you? I'm sure you don't want to be called your SCP number every single time. Your name sighs and says his name. My name is Your Name. He did not give his last name or middle name, just his first name, and Jack knew this was his name from his ID that he had, or at least the fake ID that he had. Anyway, either way, it would do the job for now. So, we have been tracking you for some times. Your last name is a code name, I suppose, of your name Wondertainment? Jack asks, looking at him. Your name decides to glare at Jack instead of answering. I'll take that as a yes, Jack says, grinning. Anyways, so we can't let you out because letting you out runs a huge risk and for the Foundation, so you're going to be stuck here. Don't worry, we're going to give you a room and bathroom and quarters for you to live in. Jack explains, but you are just going to have to cooperate with testing and research that we do on you with various SCPs. We need to know just how far your anomalous powers go and how you are affected with other anomalies. Jack explains to him. He glares at Jack and just shrugs. He did not want to give this man anything easy to work with. He wanted to be as difficult as humanly possible. Jack just grins and smiles and continues with the initial meeting. He talked to him, flirted a bit, and just all around goofed off, really. Finally, he had everything he needed, and he stood up. Well, let's go, handsome, he says, grinning. Jack just grins and guides him, and then the guards outside guard the two of them, at least two guards, and walked him to a cell. It was a bare room, well, mostly bare, with a bedding, a desk with a few books in it, a kitchen area with nothing in it to work with except for a few snacks, and a bathroom with nothing sharp or harmful that could be used on anyone else or your name. Your name looks at Jack. So I'm going to be stuck here the rest of my life? Pretty much, Jack says, grinning. Don't worry, I will keep you very much company. I'm immortal myself, and I'll be able to spend every single day with you if I wanted to. He says, grinning. Your name makes a face and steps away. No, thank you, he says, and he sits on the bed. Jack pouts at that. Aw, come on, you're gonna hurt my feelings, he teased. Either way, I shall see you. I gotta file this whole interview, and then we will see each other tomorrow when you see your first SCP. See you later, cutie pie. And with that, Jack Bright left, leaving Your Name alone. Your Name grabs the pillow and screams into it. Very upset with what happened. And now stuck here. He needs to find a way out because he could not handle Jack Bright for this whole time he's going to be here. He could not stand it. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. I think I did really good on this one. I'm very proud of this one, actually. Like, ooh la la. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed. And if you would like to see more, comment below. And if you would like to see more SCP stuff, I will have a playlist of all the Yandere SCP videos and suggested videos or playlist as well in the in cards, so you can see that. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. And if you would like to see other miniseries be completed, comment which series I have done that you want to see updated or completed, and I will do my best to do them. And yeah, if there's any SCPs or doctors you want to see in this video, in this mini-series, comment them below so that I know which ones to add. Thank you. And now time for the Patreon outro. We have 2 patrons still, and they are the lovely Gav at the top tier for Queen King's Majesty tier. Thank you, Gav. You are a wonderful queen. And we have Wicked Brownie, which is the witch of the witches, warlocks, and sorcerers tier, and they are the best patrons of all. Thank you, patrons. You are awesome. And yes, if you would like to become a patron, you can go to my Patreon, which will be linked at the end of the video. Not at the end of the video, but linked at the description. And you can do that. That's where you can get not safe for work stuff. And as the Patreon is so small right now with such little patrons, I'm able to do even requests for the $6.66 tier, which is the witches, warlocks, and sorcerers. And if you just want to support me, go for the $3 tier, where you always get a shout out no matter what, and you do general support to support the channel, because the Patreon is specifically for building up the community and making it not build up the community, but building up this money to expand my software and all that. Basically, the money's for the channel. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed, and yes, back to the regular outro, which is ending, yes. So everyone, I hope that you all enjoyed this video, and hope that you had a good time. If you would like to see a part 2, comment below what you'd like to see, and please remember to vote on which SCPs and doctors, or any SCP staff you would like to see, and I will do my best to do them. And stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Bye-bye!